and gentlemen of the 1/18 scale, 3.75 inch, 4-inch modern action figure community. I'm back again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing none other than some custom things. Possibly, I'm going to be hitting more on the head sculpts that I've acquired, like the one you see here, interchangeable with G.I. Joe action figures and other action figures of that line. This particular figure here is Marauders. The head sculpt is a different toy line, and I'll let you know which one it is. Also, there are head sculpts that I've acquired from the Marauders website that I'm going to be showing, and it just lets you know kind of what's out there if you're interested in customizing figures. So first and foremost, as you see, this is head sculpts from two different. This is a head sculpt and a body. Both are from different different toy lines. And as you see, the head sculpt fits perfectly, matches up very well with skin color, and I really like the way this head sculpt was done. And I chose this khaki pants with the black shirt, and I threw a drop leg holster on there, and we'll see as I put them together a little more. We'll see what I chose to do with them. So as you saw in my last video, I ordered these black hands. I'm going to try to swap out hands and see if these will work with him. So that proved to be a little more difficult than I anticipated. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look at a vest that I acquired for this guy. Go ahead, throw that on there. See, it's a pretty cool vest. So there it is. I went off camera and kind of locked the vest down. You know, it's got these tabs on the side that you have to push in. So this is what you get right here. And now you see these holes here. I always talk about them in my videos whenever I do Marauder stuff. And of course, all this so far is Marauders Taskforce equipment from the website. This head sculpt is from Dime Novel Legends. I'll share that with you in my in the comment section down below. So now what I'm going to do is I want to customize this vest by putting some pouches on here. I'll start off with one here. I'll put that there. It's kind of sticking. They have like kind of a tight fit, so just keep working it on there, and you'll figure it out. Give me 1 second. So there you have that. I had to go off camera with him a little bit there, so there you have him. He also has peg holes on the back, and he also has a hole in the back so you can mount a backpack to him. So far I don't have any brown helmet, but you can go ahead and throw him a mask on if that's what you wanted to do. That's how he looks with that. And I chose black because I kind of wanted to just have a contrasting background. I didn't want to do all brown stuff on him. So let's look at some headdresses for him. Pick your chin up, my man. All right, first we can do what looks like kind of like a do-rag, tied off in the back. As if you're interested in doing something like that, order it from the website. You also have a black beanie or black scully. Pretty cool. You have this black police officer style cap. You can drop it real low in the front. There you have that. And also, if you're interested in making him a pilot, then you can grab one of these helmets or pilot helmets from the website. There you have that. complete with flip down visors. Hopefully that's going to work well. There you have that. So now he's starting to come together. And as promised, black gloves. I was able to get those black gloves on and they worked great. They worked nicely. So this is the stuff you can expect from the website. This is the quality. I like it. I got the goggles to flip down a little better. You see he has that microphone on his helmet. You could create a custom pilot, custom soldier, or anything from that website, you know, for your Tomahawk helicopter or whatever other vehicle you want to use these things for. But I'm very happy with the way the black gloves turned out. And if you see in my other video, I was talking about how sometimes the gloves don't fit. But these plain gloves that you'll see on the website, they fit on his hands nicely. The other ones with the little designs here, like the little, it's like a little square back on it. Those kind of fit better for the uniform bodies, not the sleeveless bodies. So this worked pretty good. So with that being said, I'm going to take this off. So you see that head sculpt? We're going to move to a different type of head sculpt right now and see how that works out. Also, on the website, you can buy black boots. Now, when you're going to be popping off any of these parts from the figure's bodies, I advise you to get some boiling water going, dip it in there for like a second, and these things pop right off. But if not, if you don't do that, you're going to have quite the time getting these things off, and you might break them. So we don't want to break them, so just be careful. A couple extra minutes to boil some water could get you a long way. All right, this will be the next head sculpt from the Marauders Taskforce website. This is one of their newer head sculpts. They make them in a bunch of different colors, as in you might get a blonde hair, blue eyes. You might get black hair, olive skin. You might get darker skin. There isn't any in a black skin, though. You ain't going to get this skin on that. But they do have a variety of head sculpts with darker skin tones. Plus, they also sell these figures with other skin colors that will match all the different skin colors you can get in this head sculpt. Let's look at another head sculpt now. This is what you're going to get here. So with that last head sculpt, if you notice, there was he has a mohawk hairdo, and that's going to hinder some of the headgear that these figures have. So here's your next head sculpt, and this is what it look like. And I changed his boots out. Be careful when you change the boots. It does look like there's a left and a right, so just be careful when you put them on that you put the right boot on the right foot. So see, he's taking off. He's definitely turning into something else. There he is with his police hat on. There you go. Let's put on his do-rag. There you have that. And beanie, of course. It all fits nicely still, even though he has a bald head. Nice fit. And of course, if you want him to be a pilot, there you have that. Pull that all the way down. So there, he's coming along quite nicely. All right, let's look at another head sculpt. Moving right along. Here's another series of head sculpts. This is how they look on them. And it's cool because these figures have no backstory. They're not, you won't be taking away from who the original character is because there's no original character. These characters fit very well with your G.I. Joe figures. The head sculpts are a little bigger than G.I. Joe figures, but nice nonetheless. I'm sure you can customize between the two. I usually don't, but you can customize between the two lines. We can look at another head sculpt. Here you have it. This is the matchup of the head sculpt that I'm sorry for that brief interruption. I got a phone call. But anyway, here's that. This is the same head sculpt as the one that I used before this. And so if you're wanting to customize figures and, you know, broaden your collection, there's no shortage of things out there that you can do. This is from Dime Novel Legends. This head sculpt is from the Marauders website. But he almost looks like Duke, but I like that he's not. And he doesn't look too much like him because I don't want to make another Duke. I have one and I like that one and I want to make someone totally different, right? So let's look at some more head sculpts. Here you go. This is another figure, another head sculpt from Dime Novel Legends. I'm sure you can find a use for this particular head sculpt. He doesn't actually fit well for me. He does match up nicely, but it's just the style of his face and everything just doesn't fit with like a modern action figure. But I do like him with a suit. Like you can order suited bodies off of Marauders website, and I think he works well with a suit, right? This is another from Dime Novel Legends. He fits well. I think he's also another one that's better with a suit. But let's try him with this police hat on. This head sculpt is kind of loose too, but it still fits. It's kind of loose head sculpt. And let's look at a beanie cap. So it depends on what you're into. Here's another color of one of the head sculpts that I showed you before. Awesome. Like I said, they have different hair colors and different skin colors that you can choose from. You also have these masked bodies, these balaclavas that you can throw on there and create a whole arsenal of a mercenary style figure. See, that's how he looks with that. I say it's pretty cool. And so here he is. I decided to throw a backpack on him. This is a Cobra backpack, but you can paint over that if you didn't want him to be a Cobra. I mean, if you want him to be a Cobra, then leave it there. So what I did here was I gave him a sidearm. He's got this giant Desert Eagle. On these drop leg holsters, I usually cut this side off, keep it a little more natural looking. And he's wearing like a strap, like an over shoulder harness to signify that he's wearing his backpack. And I put a World War II helmet on him just to show you what it would look like. And there he is. Hope you like this video of, you know, what can be done with these Marauder figures. There's so much more on the website that you can order and put together and create a figure of your own. I mean, it would make a good gift for somebody, you know, especially somebody in the military. You can create a figure that you think looks like them, and you can send it to them over there, kind of help them raise their morale that someone's over here thinking about them. There's a few different color styles where you can get camo blue, you can get camo green, you can get all green, you can get gray, camo gray, all different types of styles. This Marauders Taskforce is like the Lego of the 1/18 scale action figure world. So I'm not paid by them. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I just kind of want to come up here and show you what I can do with some of these figures, what you can do. And there's so much possibilities out there to put these figures together. I just showed you only a few of what can be done out there. So with that being said, I hope you liked this video. I hope if you're thinking about buying any of this stuff, maybe I shed some light on what it looks like, or the quality of it, which is very good quality, by the way. Any questions, feel free to put them down below, and I'll answer them at my earliest convenience. All right? I'm going to try and be back making these videos. So with that being said, until the next one, peace.